the double so far. They're set. The starter with the button in hand. Let them go. They're away and they're racing. Happy as Larry was the first of them to leave over Biamala Cool Memory. And then Miss ROCKJOY, who'll camp behind those in a lovely spot after the start from one of the other mares, Yarra Lee, on patrol. And then Annihilator getting back soon after the break with Just a Midi. And towards the tail early is Beat the Bro. As they work out by the 1200, Happy as Larry shows the way, calls the shots by a length, Cool Memory. A length and a half to Biamala. Over on the inside is Miss ROCKJOY. She travels up there fourth in front of On Patrol, who looked to be going quite easily back there mid-race. Over on the outside, Yarra Lee finding herself three deep momentarily without cover. In behind them next of all is Just a Midi with Annihilator, and between horses Beat the Bro. The baldy-faced Happy as Larry leads them though as they leave the 800 behind them. Happy as Larry by a little over a length, Cool Memory. No change to the order. Miss ROCKJOY third, fourth Biamala. Yarra Lee sitting out there three deep with no luck in transit. On Patrol still tracks up nicely in the centre. Just a Midi's over on the inside with a couple behind it. Beat the Bro and Annihilator. 450 from home. Happy as Larry. It'll bring them for the judge. Leads the way narrowly at the top of the straight. Cool Memory about to lay down the gauntlet to it. A length and a half. On Patrol, who follows Cool Memory into the home straight. Miss ROCKJOY looks for a rails runner. Yarra Lee, she's battling Cool Memory. Happy as Larry. Miss ROCKJOY getting right up along the inside though. Miss ROCKJOY goes to Cool Memory and On Patrol coming over on the inside. Miss ROCKJOY scraping the Dulux though and is too good. Miss ROCKJOY, a rails hugging ride by Whiting to beat Cool Memory. On Patrol. Happy as Larry next home, followed then by Beat the Bro, Yarra Lee. She didn't get afforded too many favours at all. Just a Midi and Annihilator back with those, and the last of them in is Biamala. Well, it's a bit of an upset result here with Miss ROCKJOY. Miss ROCKJOY, 21, 26 into 18 late, never left the fence. She did not have to leave the rail, Miss ROCKJOY. Jason Whiting took full advantage of the run, and Miss ROCKJOY has proven a little too good for Cool Memory. And third, there won't be much in it between On Patrol and Happy as Larry. That is awfully close. Judge needing the magnifying glass there, but Miss ROCKJOY in the gold front thoroughbred silks for Sue Olive takes out her second win in 16 runs. She's a daughter of Awesome Rock out of Miss Joyous, and at very good odds gets home from Cool Memory. Joe has a party. 8 has kicked a run third. Happy as Larry after leading. Lisa Staples from On Patrol on the outside. 6, 4, 8, 9 the interim numbers. 3/4 and 1 length the margins, and the mile run in 1:37.44. But the Fish taking every advantage that he could, and not having to go around one to score in the Petaluma handicap. Yarra Lee unplaced first time. Well, she was last start as well, not that far, but she had no luck at all today. She got trapped out 3 deep right from the get-go. Race 6, the Amelia Park handicap. We turn our attention now to the first leg of the quadrilla over 1200 at 2:45, and no changes to come there. Let's go down now to the yard, and Lockie is down there with us at the moment too after this victory, and the second winner for the day that's absolutely scraped the Dulux.
Certainly did, Darren, and now stable representative Matty Herbert joins me now. Matt, Miss ROCKJOY, she's always shown plenty of ability behind the scenes and perhaps earlier on in her career, but is it fair to say she may have just lost her way for 6 or so months?
Oh, definitely. She's a real quirky horse at home. She's not the easiest ride. She tends to pull a lot and overwork herself, but the last week or so she seemed to relax. We put the tongue tie on her and it seemed to have worked. Fingers crossed.
Clearly the gear change was really imperative in terms of her winning this afternoon's race. What gave you and Sue the indication that she'd need that gear change?
When Jared rode her last time, he bustled her a bit to get forward, and then he said she flipped her pellet. And then I rode a track work at home, and then she done exactly the same thing in slow work. So we applied the tongue tie and worked her at home, and she actually worked 10 times better. We probably should have done it weeks ago, to be honest with you.
As Darren said, she had to scrape the Dulux to get home at the top of the straight. Were there a few nervous moments?
No, he actually had her in a perfect position. He rode exactly the way I told him to. I couldn't ask for a better ride. So, yeah, props to Jason on that. So, I was pretty confident once she was sitting behind him.
Now, where is the boss? Where's Sue?
She's away on holiday in Darwin. She's having the time of her life fishing. I wish I was there instead, to be honest with you.
But the stable's going really well. That's 3 winners in 2 days. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
There's Maddie Herbert after the win of Miss ROCKJOY. Really nice win, Scott, and it's nice to see this filly return to the winner's circle. It's only her 2nd career win, but as Matt outlined, she appeared to have just lost her way a little bit, but she's clearly found some form again.
And she's always going to be extremely valuable, having picked up Black Type, Burgess Queen, Champion fillies as well. So she's now starting to win races. And Lockie, I know that we harp on a lot about 3-year-olds against the older horses, but they've run 1, 2, 3, 4 there in that graduation. We'll get Fishy in for a word after the victory of Miss ROCKJOY. Fishy, she showed a lovely turn of foot up the inside.
Yeah, no, she's actually really travelling quite strong in the run. Yeah, just sort of had to wait a little bit, wait for a little bit of room, and when I got it, she accelerated nice.
What was the pace like out there?
It's nice and even, yeah, as I say, the first time I'd ridden her, but she was travelling pretty strong throughout and always felt like she had plenty there, and yeah, it's just a matter of getting a little bit of room.
From that one field that you've had today, is a mile as far as she wants, or could Sue stretch her out at Belmont Park?
Yeah, she might go to after the race. She's still full of running and that, but yeah, she does travel quite strong in the race. Yeah, but after the race, she didn't give indication that the 16 was going to see her out. She was pretty strong through the line, and afterwards, yeah, I'd say she could run further.
If Go Bella got a similar run to that, she'd have to be hard to beat today.
Yeah, she's racing super. Yeah, I mean, she's the same, jumping from 1. Probably doesn't look a lot of tactical speed there, so this is probably going to need a little bit of luck somewhere along the line to get off the fence, but she's racing well enough, so good.
Congratulations, well done.
Thanks, Scotty.
There's Jason Whiting combining with Sue Olive and Miss ROCKJOY to take out race number 5 here at Ascot.